Welcome students. In this video we will solve the next question, that is question number 15 from the January 2025 Physics Unit 2 paper. So let's get started with question number 15. Our student connected the circuit shown. So we can see a circuit. The question is basically from electrical quantities and electrical circuits, the last chapter of your textbook, Physics Student Book 1 textbook. Okay. So the power supply, we can see a variable resistor, then there's a fixed resistor of 15 ohm, okay, and a bulb which is in parallel with the 15 ohm fixed resistor, and there's an emitter connected in series with the bulb, right? Okay, and there's a voltmeter connected in parallel with the parallel combination, right? So part A says the student adjusted the variable resistor and recorded corresponding values of current and potential difference for the lamp. Okay, so the student is adjusted, that means like changed and put in a specific value such that the variable resistor, such that the recorded corresponding values of current and potential difference for the lamp is given by the graph below. So as the student was adjusting the value for the variable resistor, okay, the readings that she or he got is given in that graph. Okay, so current on the y-axis, potential difference on the x-axis. Fair enough, we can see a graph. So if you relate the circuit diagram with this graph, the current is being read by the emitter, right? And the voltage, it's being read by the voltmeter. Okay, fine. Now what's the question? The question, it says further, the student adjusted the variable resistor so that the voltmeter reading was 3.6 volt. Okay, so she adjusted the variable resistor so that the voltmeter reading was 3.6 volt. Okay, so 3.6 volt. Here is it, 3.6. Okay, 3.6. Okay, fine. Now the question says show that the combined resistance of the filament lamp and resistor in the circuit was about 5 ohm. So the question is asking to find the combined resistance. Okay, so to find the combined resistance, there's some problem. What problem? The problem is we don't know the resistance of the bulb, okay, and also we don't know the resistance of the variable resistor. Okay, but the question is, okay, we don't need the variable resistor, but we need the resistance of the filament lamp. Okay, for the filament lamp, the voltmeter reading is given, and since the filament lamp is connected in parallel with the fixed resistor, so we know that in parallel combination the voltage is constant, the PD is the same in the parallel combination. So we need to get the voltage reading, which is 3.6 volt. Okay, it's given, we don't need to get, it's already given, 3.6 volt. Okay, now when the voltage was 3.6 volt across the parallel combination, the current reading was in the emitter, you need to take it from the graph, given graph. So it starts from here, so it's in the middle basically. So what that reads 2467. Okay, 2467, so it's 0.47 amps. Okay, 0.47 amps. Okay, let me check it. 0.47, perfect. Okay, we got the current, we got the voltage. Now easily we can find the resistance for the filament lamp. Okay, R for the lamp. Okay, So we know that V equals to IR, right, from the Ohm's law. So R equals to V over I, the current. The current is basically 0.47 amps. Okay. Unit for resistance, it's basically ohms. So let's calculate 3.6 over 0.47. It's in fraction, which is 360 over 47, that much ohm. Okay, now we need to find the combined resistance. So that's a parallel combination, right? In parallel combination, the total resistance 1 over R combined equals to 1 over R combined equals to 1 over the resistance of the lamp plus 1 over the resistance of the fixed resistor. Okay, so 1 over R combined equals to 1 over lamp resistance of the lamp. It is basically 360 over 47, so we will just inverse it. 47 over 360 plus 1 over the resistance is how much? 15 ohm, sorry. Okay, it's given 15 ohm. Okay, so now you can easily find R combined. It's how much? Just use your calculator. Inverse plus 1 over 15. And then whole inverse. If you do the whole inverse, like calculate this one, this bracket, and then inverse it in this answer, in this part. Okay, so if you inverse, you will get 360 over 71 ohm, which is basically 5.0704. Okay, let me erase that part. 0.042255 ohms, which is basically 5 ohms. That's showed. Easy. Okay, so let's have a look on the next part of the question 15, which is part B. It says the EMF of the battery was 4.5 volt. The battery had negligible internal resistance. So the EMF is known. EMF is 4.5 volt. The battery had negligible internal resistance. So that means the internal resistance is 0 ohms. Okay. Determine the power dissipated. We need to find out the power dissipation in the circuit when the voltmeter reading was 3.6 volt. Okay. So let's have a look on the circuit. The EMF is given as 4.5 volt. So we need to find out the power dissipation in this circuit. So we know that there's three formula. There are three formulas for finding the power dissipation. P equals to VI. Another one is P equals to I squared times R, or P equals to V squared over R. There's three formulas. Okay. So since we know the EMF, so we will go for the formulas that has voltage. So either the first one or the last one. Okay. So do we know the current in the whole circuit? No, we don't know the current in the whole circuit, because emitter, it's just connected with in series with the filament bulb. Okay, so current, we don't know the whole current. Okay, so this formula will not work also. So that means the easiest one is using the V squared over R, because we know the EMF, and resistance R is basically the combined resistance, the total resistance. Okay, so combined resistance, we did find one in part A. It was okay, it was for the parallel combination. Okay, the problem is we don't know the resistance of the variable resistor. Okay, no worries, no problem. The question says it does not have any internal resistance, so that means there's no lost volt. Okay. And this variable resistor, it's in series with the parallel combination, so we can apply the voltage division rule, I mean the Kirchhoff's law of voltage division in series circuit to figure out the voltage across the variable register, the PD of the variable register. Okay, so how can we find it out? PD across the variable register, it's equals to 4.5 the EMF minus the PD across the parallel combination, because we know that according to the Kirchhoff's law, the sum of the PDs is equal to the EMF in a series circuit. Okay, so if you think the parallel combination in series with the variable resistor, okay, then it exactly follows the Kirchhoff's voltage rule in series circuit. Okay, so the total EMF is 4.5 minus the voltage across the parallel combination. So you will get 4.5 minus 3.6, it's basically 0.9 volt. Okay, we got the PD across the variable resistor. Okay, now we need the resistance. So we know that current in a series circuit is constant, and current equals to V over R. So EMF is basically 4.5. So in place of V we can put EMF. So EMF is 4.5 over the total resistance, right? Total resistance is basically we got in part B 5.07, but exact value is 360 over 71. So 360 over 71 plus the resistance of the variable R of V, this is equals to the PD across the variable resistor. This is 0.9 over what was that, R of V. Does it make sense, this equation? It's just using the Kirchhoff's law for current in series circuit, because in a series circuit the current is constant through the components. Okay, so we will just use this equation. Okay, so using, I'll write down it for you, using Kirchhoff's law. Okay, Kirchhoff's current rule in series combination or series circuit. Okay, we get 4.5 EMF, the current is constant, so 4.5 over 360 over 71 plus the resistance of the variable resistor R of V equals to the PD across the variable resistor over R of V. From there you can find out the resistance for the variable resistor. Okay, cross multiply, then just basic calculation. So 0.9 times 360 over 71, that would give you 324 over 71 plus 0.9 R of V. So 4.5 minus 0.9, that is basically 3.6. So 3.6 times resistance of the variable resistor equals to 324 over 71. So from there you can make resistance of the variable resistor the subject. So 324 over 71 divide 3.6. So this is basically 90 over 71 ohms. We got the resistance. So R total, the total resistance is basically 360 over 71, the resistance of the parallel combination, plus 90 over 71, that much ohms. Okay, so 360 over 71 plus 90 over 71, that would give you 450 over 71. Now you can easily find out the power dissipation. P equals to V squared over R. V is 4.5 the EMF, so 4.5 square over the EMF is 4.5 square over the R. The total resistance is 450 over 71. Okay, so you just need to calculate. So 4.5 squared over 450 over 71, that is 639 over 200, that much watt. So in decimal it's basically 3.195 watt. So in 3 significant figures it's basically 3.20 watt. And that's the answer for question number 15. And that's all discussion about question number 15 from the January 2025 Physics Unit 2 paper. Fine.